And we're starting today with our first match. It's CNQ versus Semper Volenta. Excited to see what's gonna happen today. We enjoyed those last matches. They've been pretty heavy, somewhat one-sided, we can see, but we hope that this time we are in the semifinals. It gets like a little bit equal. So I'm glad that we can get to see some of these teams settle up in their level. So hopefully today we have a good match between these two teams. So
Hello everyone. I hope you guys having an amazing weekend. Yeah, Nexus, you're right. It's gonna be an interesting match between CNQ and CUP.
yeah,
Team.
I mean, I want to see really what they can pull off. Like last times we saw in some interesting picks, we saw the Harith being played by MTB, and I did not expect it even to go in the jungle. Either they were just too full of themselves, or they were just trying to put up a show. But we can see here, first ban from CNQ is a Vexana. The moment she's an interesting hero. We used to say she's a troll pick, but now it's a character that's very scary to face against. Only issue, not that much movement. Comparing to the other ban from Team Semper Volente, the Banda Joy. That's a character that can move a lot, too much CC immunity, and it's a interesting.
Nexus,
character.
what to expect from the side of CNQ? Did they have any surprise in the draft phase? What do you think?
No, I think they just play pretty meta. Cole does like his Lunox a lot. He's a global Lunox player, very good Lunox player, may I say. I expect him to pick that because that's his comfort, but if there's something like an Aurora open, then I'm guessing they might go for that.
Exactly.
As for the bans right now, we saw Fanny being banned. Again, your average ban, like it's a character that does a lot. It's easy to counter when we talk like that, but it's a character when the right hands it's pretty scary to face. And then we have a Benedetta ban. I don't really know why they would go for a Benedetta ban. It's more like a novelty, respect ban. Maybe Team CNQ has a good Benedetta player. I don't really know about that, honestly. So
But actually, the Vendetta is the signature pick for Mika. Azura playing so good, and they just respect it and ban it. Same as
that makes sense. Yeah. It's not really a character that you go for a ban on. It's a character that, if there's an enemy team player that can play it, so it's a respect ban. And we can see the Diggy being banned. Again, a character that can deny CC, which CC at the moment is the strongest thing in the game. That's gonna be a very important game-changing character. So yeah, it's a good thing that they ban him. And then we can see another ban. It's a Ruby ban. Yeah, against Guinevere, Ruby does super good against dive characters, so it's normal to see her being banned. Then we can see a Matilda being picked. Yeah, I mean, right now at the moment, Matilda is one of the best supports in the game. What do you have to say about that?
To be honest, Matilda, I'm playing Rome as well. Matilda is the best Rome at the moment.
Arguable. I would say I really like Tigreal, but he gets countered pretty easily.
For the other side, as you see, they pick first pick. They go for Nolan first pick, and after that they pick Phobius, so they cannot counter it. That was a smart pick.
I don't really know. Phobius is a early pick, I would say. He gets countered by Esme too easily, but I don't know if they even gonna bother going for an Esme pick. As for Nolan, he's one of the best assassins right now. I think he has the highest win rate of all of the assassins at the moment, so makes sense to pick him. And we can see, of course, Cole going for his Lunox signature pick. And I don't expect him to do poorly on her. I know Cole is a super good Lunox player, so I expect a lot. And we can see Xborg. Yeah, I mean, a lot of Xborgs in this tournament, I guess. I don't know why. I mean, Xborg is a solid character, being picked in a lot of the games recently. But against the Phobius, he's probably gonna perform well, expected. But I think we've seen the Phoebus being played in mid, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
remember that?
what they're gonna ban? They're going for the marksman ban, I think.
Yeah, they banned the carry, and they also picked the Mino.
Mm-hmm. For the side of CNQ, I think they go for some range marksman like Ixia. Ixia is good here, and Ku used to play a lot.
Honestly, right now, they have to counter it with another marksman ban. Only thing that makes sense. I don't know if that Phoebus is going in the mid lane. I don't really know. I did see them play in the mid lane. I
Yeah,
don't think they're gonna do it again.
Against Roodws, it's kind of risky, but
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, so CNQ goes for no ban. That's interesting. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to say here. Yeah, I guess they just want to have more picks, and yeah, they go for the Nathan ban. More marksman taking out the board. Cloud at the moment is super strong. I I don't know if I would pick it over the Ixia. Right now, the team of CNQ has a lot of dive potential with that guiding wind from Matilda, so she can go in with her second skill and ultimate, then someone can follow up pretty easily. A Cloud Blazing Duet would do disaster against SUP. So, I don't know. Ixia is kind of a counterintuitive character because Nolan can just go in and kill her pretty easily. Let's see. No, they're still banning though. So, yeah. A 1-1 ban. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty strong character. I think they just wanted to her be out of the board because the Phoebus is already in the hands of the enemy team. Even though we have a XP lane pretty settled on the team of CNQ, so yeah, it's pretty weird at the moment. I think they should go for the Ixia pick, but I don't know if are they gonna commit to it. Bruno's
Yeah,
still a good choice, and of course, the Guinevere is still open. Ruby's out of the board, so it makes sense to pick her. We'll see.
Broody.
Yeah, we cannot forget about the Brody, yeah. He does pretty good against Claude. He should be able to win lane against Claude. I don't know if they want to go for... Nah, they don't want to go for the Brody.
Yeah, as I said, yeah, they go for Ixia, their favorite pick.
Honestly, I rather go comfort pick than meta pick. Even though Ixia is super good right now.
As you said, they're gonna go for Phoebus mid and Fredron XP. It's gonna be
That is
interesting.
interesting. That is very interesting. Yeah, I've seen SUP pick Phoebus before in the mid lane. Although I don't really know why it's so early in the game. Like Phoebus is very good against those dash heroes, but right now on the enemy team they only have the Guinevere and the Matilda that do be doing a lot of dashes. But is it enough to really pick Phoebus for? I don't really think so.
They just wanted to pick it and don't give the CNQ.
Yeah, the moment we can see your average emblems, nothing out of the ordinary. Just yeah, I mean the export against Fredrin. Through my personal experience, export should win that easily. Export can chip him out super easily, and Fredrin has no chance against him. So we'll see how this game starts.
Yeah, let's jump into the first game.
Yeah. Alright, we can see from Team CNQ they're starting the red buff. Same thing on the opposite side. CUP starting the red buff. They going for the XP gank from Team SUP. That should be the rotation. Just something that's not necessarily bad. So we'll have to see. How does this Phoebus fare against Lunox in the mid lane? What do you think of that?
That's kind of unfair, bro. But as you see, Phoebus with Purify, it's not gonna be a big problem, especially against Guinevere.
Yeah, you need that Purify to deny that CC on you. You can see that Cole's taking a lot of damage in here. Minotaur just knocking him up. But Luna's, she can pretty much regain herself with the light attack, so don't need to worry about that. As for gold lane, it's pretty chill. Nolan is going for a gold gank. But for the Guinevere, she's going for an XP gank. Frederick might be in danger here if he oversteps his limits, but he should just be playing safe. And he's playing extra safe at the moment. As for here, Nolan is looking for the bushes, she's dashing. Okay, I see a retro popping off on that fracture coming in. Almost kills the Matilda, but she can flickers out of the fracture. Yeah, I mean, nothing too exceptional play for now. SUP going for the jungle. As for turtle fight, I don't know if they want to contest it. It's Guinevere against Nolan. If he gets stunned, it's pretty much free turtle for Guinevere. And CNQ has a very good turtle fight potential here. Mino doesn't have level 4 yet, so are they gonna commit to it? Export?
Wow, first blood.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, Lunox tried to getting 4 first, but yeah, that was good timing by Phobius.
He did the same thing pretty much. Mino was clearing mid lane. Mino has level 4 already. You can see Nolan taking the turtle was free retry. I was saying they should have contested that, but Lunox was trying to get the level 4 with the XP laner.
So
And didn't work out for them. Now we can see Mino and Matilda contesting the top lane. They're trying to protect their marksmen. But at the moment, Ikshat does not have the potential to really damage his Claude here. Claude is very oppressive against her.
wow, nice invade by Guinevere. Somehow she managed to kill Nolan on the red.
Well, I did not see that, so... Did she get the red buff as well?
No, though she didn't.
You can see the circling eagle
Cloud.
coming on the Nola, on the cloud, and you can see Chaos popping off, taking a lot of damage, full barrage hitting that Minotaur, but nothing to be worried about. He still has his Rage, he can still use it here. Is he gonna try to do something here? You can see that knock up Rage coming in
Wow,
with the flicker, knocks up the Matilda, and yeah, that's pretty much 2 free kills, so the Miksha couldn't do much. He already expended her full barrage, and honestly, that was a very bad play from CNQ.
That was way too much for Lunox. She was only cancelling recalls and she continued. And
yeah,
by Mino, that was beautiful.
they knew they had the resources. I don't know why they would commit to it. They should have just left. They got some tower plates off, but nothing much. Honestly, they just overextended a lot. They also killed a Cloud, so I don't really know why they did so much. Like they overextended too much there. You can see Phobius is positioning himself on the rock golem bush. I don't really know what he can do here. I don't think he has a one-shot potential though. He just has the vision.
Is there gonna be a turtle fight again?
I see Cole in danger. He still has light though. Also guiding eagle there. Or guiding winds. Guinevere is positioning herself very well right now. And she's already 1 level ahead of that Nolan, so that turtle fight might be one-sided here. Minon Rage coming in, doesn't knock up anybody because the guiding winds save her. Circling Eagle comes in, Fraser's Wrath on the clone. The last Insanity hitting a lot of damage on that Mino. And you can see here, Phobius is doing a lot of damage with that Demonic Force. Blazing duets, just to kill something I guess, but that Phobius
comes out.
Yeah, Phobius saved himself with Purify. Full barrage did not kill him. They did lose the turtle fight though. That was not
actually.
SUP did that pretty well. I mean, Phobius was doing a lot of damage with the Demonic Force. I don't know how was he able to proc it so many times though. I mean, yeah, circling Eagle and that guiding wind is doing a lot for him because it's only Matilda dashing around. You can see here Chaos with the flicker. Very risky play from Cole. I don't know why he did that. That was not a good decision. Even though he was low, he could have managed to get the kill, but there was a Mino there. There was a Nolan there. What's the point?
I
You can
don't know,
see here.
bro. Same as turtle fight, bro. If you see, Guinevere has very good positions on the turtle. She hesitates a lot, but shit happens.
She was one level ahead. She just had to wait for the right moment to come in and seal it. She just exposed herself and let the Mino basically scare them off because the Mino rage did not hit anyone. He didn't knock up anything, but basically what that allowed it is for them to dash away, and that helped the Phoebus to proc his ultimate. And you can see here, well,
Yeah, Mino. Nice flicker ulti by the Mino. Nolan might
full
pick
barrage
up
comes in. I don't really know what's happening here.
so much
Just
action.
yeah, so much action, but no, really nothing is happening. A lot of ults being expended here. You can see the Violet Requiem hitting on the Minotaur. You should have just left. I don't know why they overextending a lot. These team fights are just weird. They not really focusing too much on the sidelines. Requiem was pushing bot lane pretty easily, and he comes in with the
Wow, somehow Crew managed to run though.
Razor's Wrath coming in, hits two enemies, but nothing much. Demonic Force is doing a lot of damage. Light Ult comes out. Is Cold gonna escape? Probably. But right now Guinevere is not that far behind from Nolan. He can get the turtle. Is he
Yeah,
gonna get contested by the Amino?
I think it's gonna be free turtle for Guinevere as well. But as you see, they managed to push bot lane and mid lane, and I think now top lane is free turret for them again.
He's yeah.
Wow.
There was a free Minor Fury on them. He knocks two people up, forced the Guinevere to use Violet Requiem, and that was pretty much free turtle for Nolan. Like, I would not have contested that turtle because Nolan was coming anyways, and they don't have that clear potential. You can see Demonic Force doing a lot of damage on them. Yeah, look at that Phobius mid lane is actually
Is it gonna
just
be a maniac? No.
devastating. He can go out of this with a circling eagle, but honestly, I'm just confused. A lot of these team fights don't make sense for part of CNQ, and they're just overextending a lot of these fights. They are taking objectives that they should not be contesting because they already far behind. They should focus on split pushing, and none of them are actually bothering to do that. They're losing both side lanes, and right now the goal difference is pretty huge. It's a 6k gold difference at the moment.
Yeah.
And
After 8 minutes, to be honest, so far we see good synergy between Mino and Phobius. And the rotation, I didn't expect that they rotate much more faster than Lunux and Matilda, but so far their mid lane Phobius and Mino, they rotated better and faster. Let's see.
right now, yeah, you can see. I mean, it's a Nolan. Nolan is just dashing around the entire map and no problem. Like, he can do that. He can allow it. The synergy between Mino and you brought it up. Like, the synergy between Mino and Phobius is pretty good because they have to dash out of the ulti, and that's when he can get it.
Another pickup and flicker ult by Mino. He missed the ulti flicker.
That was a pretty sad ulti from Minotaur. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not really hitting anybody with flicker even. Yeah. Right now they should just get this Lord. They cannot contest it. They are one man behind. I think she can come back. Matilda can make it, but
Another free turret for Cloud. Cloud free
Yeah.
farming.
well, he can because nobody can stop him at the moment. We can see here. Is he gonna proc something? No blazing to it to clear the minions or nothing. But they're gonna get this Lord for free.
Yeah, it's gonna be free Lord.
Can see here pressure from Mino and Phobius. Nothing they can do about it. Mino probably has rage right now, but he's not gonna commit to it. Of course, there's no point. They're gonna try to push this bot lane, but everybody's waiting for Freyrin. So if they jump him, they can kill him. I would say because everybody's here. Lunox can chip him down, but he's playing safe. Is he gonna clear? No, he's taking his sweet time. Lord is coming from top lane. Will they be able to push a High-Con tower? I think they can push the bot lane. If they do a mistake. If CNQ does a mistake, I think they can pretty much defend it easily. X-Work has the last insanity. Can just shove them around. And just ship the Lord. Yeah, Matilda here, giving some information on the enemy's whereabouts.
Mm-hmm.
Dashing around.
Jump from Universe.
Yeah, she gets a vital requiem on 2 people. Can blazing duets here. Rage hitting 2 people. Phil Barrage is doing a lot of damage here. She flickers out of danger. Look at the damage she's doing on the Nolan. Nolan is in danger here. Ixia gets 2 kills on them, but it's not enough. They actually managed to push that Icon tower.
That was 3-4-2 trade.
Yeah, a tower as well. 2 towers to be honest.
Yeah.
Bot lane and top lane. So yeah, that was a good trade. Although they did kind of risk it too much going for that Ixia.
Freddy.
Right, he committed too much for her. It's doing a lot of damage actually, so they just should play off her, make plays on that full barrage. They should just peel as much as they can for her. As for Team SUP, they just need to keep doing what they were doing. Just less mistakes. Next order is coming up in 1 minute. They just try to hold up as much map control as they can and get this next lord. As for Team CNQ, what can they do to pull this around? You have an idea?
Yeah, to be honest, it's gonna be so hard for them so far. So as you see, they have 0 map control now. They try somehow to take the bot lane turret, but I'm not sure if they can. But Ixia has good damage now. Maybe one team fight, one good team fight, change everything. Yeah,
I'm concerned. I don't think even one good team fight. They're so far behind in gold. They can manage to do something, but just SUP has to do a mistake.
Are they gonna go for the contest on next Lord? What do you think?
I mean, the positioning right now is, look, 4 people are going to Lord. Nolan is not going yet, but he can go there pretty quickly with his dashes.
I'm not sure.
As for Matilda, just hanging around. Guinevere is in a bad position right now, but she can get out of it. As for them, they are already starting the Lord. Claudine and Nolan are just gonna clear it super quickly here. Matilda is going Circling Eagle. Violet Requiem does not proc. Minion Rage hits the X-Borg. He still has Last Vitality and Lord comes out. Demonic Force chases that Matilda super hard.
Borg might be down here.
Yeah, full barrage coming in. I don't know if that's too early. Just used to clear up some minions that Phobius had to use. Purify there, and then you can see here Mino gets picked up by the Chaos and Light combo.
Wow,
yeah, Brazier last comes in and he missed. That was unexpected. That was a very good taunt, but it was not worth it. Nobody could follow up. Yeah, nobody could follow up for that.
Let's see if they are able to take another inhibitor turret here.
Right now they are Mino down. He can make it in time. I think if they delay the Lord a bit. I'm not sure if Ixia is gonna be able to clear it super quickly though. Yeah, that Mino not being there is pretty catastrophic for this push. Minions are strong, but are they enough to push though? Lord is being cleared out here by X-Bar and Ixia pretty quickly. Nox is also there. His positioning from Guinevere is where she's forced to use that jump skill. You can see here Demonic Force being procced. Mino Rage with a flicker hits the full barrage ultimate from Ixia. He gets killed by the tower, and Nolan used to use Fracture to disengage. Cloud's doing a lot of damage to that X-Borg, forced to pop up his immortality. Again, this Brethren trying to get the taunted, but is he gonna be able to pull out that Appraiser's Wrath? He's not committing to it, but he needs to use it here. He doesn't have it. Blaze Duet coming in, a lot of damage, but if he has their Wind of Nature to save her life. And yeah, Appraiser's Wrath going the wrong direction here. Matilda gets the pick off on him with that Circling Eagle, and that was a pretty bad teamfight from SUP. They got owned. They didn't. Yeah. They did manage to push the mid lane, but that was it.
But they didn't find the runway. No, but I think it's gonna be okay. They still have the map control. They're holding until next Lord. Let's see.
Well, yeah, of course they have the map control. They have no towers left here to worry about. But the problem is they are still ahead in gold. I mean, at some point, gold is not gonna be that important for some of the characters in here, some of the heroes in here. But we can see that Iksha is doing a lot of damage. She should be focused by that Nolan. That's their target.
What do you think about the
And
build?
the builds. I mean, they're pretty common builds right now. Iksha is already full build. She's gives them a fighting chance. She has no immortality though. If they pick her off, she's dead. She does have window nature. So you can see here, they do not commit on that Phobius. She's a smart decision. They need that Lord. Brethren is getting chipped out here by Lunox. But last Insanity comes to disengage.
Oh,
Guinevere
good
comes
job
in with
from
that.
Guinevere.
Yeah, she gets that Nolan, but she does not commit fully to that Violet Requiem. She was pretty low, so that was devastating for Guinevere.
They want to continue this fight. Fredrin's going down.
Lunox Dark Chaos ult on that Nolan, she chips him up so hard. Look at that Phobius using that Winter Truck to save himself, blazing the way, doing a lot of damage to Cole here. And Circling Eagle might be able to kill that Mino, and it does. Guinevere and Ixcha doing so much damage here. Fracture comes in on that Guinevere, she does not die though.
That was
He's
2 for
recalling
1.
in the middle of the fight. Yeah, I mean, the Lord is theirs if they can take it.
Yeah, still Lord is free.
Nolan is here dying to the Lord. He has immortality though. Yeah, I don't think that was a smart use of immortality. But whatever gets your game finished, I guess. That was bad resource management there from Nolan. Oh yeah, right now SUP is getting ahead of themselves. They're doing a lot of mistakes with the engages. You can see here Phobius using his skills to give vision. But yeah, whenever it's in a bad position in here, trying to disengage with his skills. As for Nolan here, he has no immortality anymore. So he's a little bit squishy.
Mino is very late for this team fight. He's coming.
He does have his flicker. No, he does not have his flicker. Is he gonna be able to pull up Mino rage though?
They're not gonna start in team fight. They try to push bot lane maybe.
Well, bot lane is not falling down. You can see Expert just clearing everything pretty easily. And Violet Dragon with a full barrage coming in.
Nolan attacking the base. You want to finish
Yeah, Nolan is gonna be able to finish actually.
Oh
here.
my god. No. Come on down.
The Expert is gonna die here. And Demonic Force was expanded and Phobius died. That was a very cool backdoor. It didn't work out for him, but it was a very good backdoor. If they committed to it, Minor Rage with the flicker is still there, basing the wet coming in. Ixia is dead here, and they might be able to have a chance to finish here. Fredrin and expenses immortality, and that's Cole being picked off.
No.
Whenever is the last one with Matilda to defend, I think Cole can be able to finish it just by hitting the base, and that's it.
Wow.
That is.
Wow.
Yeah, that was crazy. Nolan hit the base and made it so low that the Cloud could be able to finish it. That was a very good backdoor. Honestly. Great play from SUP. I did not expect that backdoor from Nolan. I did see him shuffling around there on the top lane, but I don't think he would have been able to do that much damage to tower.
That was very good game by Phobius as well.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I did not expect it to synergize so well. It worked out, and hands off. Again, he pulled that Phobius mid lane again, and it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not expect that. He's so tanky, he does a lot of damage though. And that's
especially when it comes to the early stage, bro. Like before Turtle, they somehow they managed to pick up Linux before Turtle. They just start to have free Turtle, free objective. That was very good moves from the side of COP.
Yeah, I think you did a lot of mistakes, even though they had their comfort picks there. I don't know. They overextended a lot. They did some mistakes here and there. Especially on the neutral objectives. They should have not contested some of those. Either capitalize on something else on the map or maybe play the neutral objective as you should. If you have level advantage, do not expose yourself. Please. Anyways, I guess we can check here. I mean, push only from Ixia. They didn't get that many towers. And Cloud did a lot of push here, 60% push, and Nolan 30% push. I mean, good job from both teams. That's where first game is done. And we're back at it again. I'm Nexus and Diferito. Yeah. First game was an interesting game. Again,
Yeah.
Roodws mid lane was not the thing I expected again. I mean, I saw them play it. Semper Bolente did bring up that Fovius mid lane before. Although, very early pick. I just did not expect to do this well, honestly. Hats off to that Fovius player. And we can see here again. Your average bans, again, the Joy being banned is not something out of this world. It's a character that does a lot of damage, a lot of CC immunity. It's basically a very strong Mortis that does not rely too much on his Mortal Coil. And are they gonna go for the Phoebus pick again? That's my question. I mean, I don't think they can, you know, do the same trick twice in a row. Doesn't really work that way in these types of games.
Yeah, why not? I think if they go for the Nolan first pick again, yeah, they might go for the Phobius pick again as well. But let's see if we see the same bans in the draft phase again, as you see first ban Joy, like the last game. Phobius ban from the side of Ciencio, interesting.
Yeah, I
Man.
was gonna say, you see, like, these respect bans happen for a reason. The thing I don't understand was Semper Volente is banning Benedetta. I mean, now I can understand why they ban it here. Benedetta is something that can work very well when there's a Phobius on your team. Although when you ban Benedetta, when you have Phobius, I don't know why would you ban her. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. But they
we're-
just respect the Muka signature pick. Nolan ban.
Well, yeah. I think Nolan is a pretty good character at the moment. He lost his Purify on his Rapture, but he still does a lot of damage. He has a lot of dashes. It's a character that is super good at the moment. Not underrated because people do play him. He's has a lot of win rate right now, and his pick rate should not be that low at the moment. You can see he was devastating last game, and again we got the Ruby ban. Ruby ban usually entails that you want to pick whenever you want to pick dive characters. If you don't really pick dive characters against a Ruby ban, then you're just wasting time. And you can see here the Matilda being banned. I mean, she did pretty well. She was the best pick on the side of CNQ. She did those engages. She did those pickoffs. She was playing very good. I don't know why would they ban her. I mean, so they don't have her from SUP. It's fair. It's really fair.
Faramis first pick. What do you think about Faramis first pick? Is there any plan?
Not good, because Valentina is always there. You know, she can basically be Faramis. She can be even better than Faramis. That's the problem with taking Faramis first pick. But I know that it's SUP, and if they don't have Phobius, they're gonna pick Faramis. That's how they play. That's pretty much their two signature picks, especially from the mid laner. So I understand why would they go for Faramis. I don't think it's the best option. So we'll see. Because you can... That Cold Arthur does a lot. But when you have characters that deny it, then it's not so good. We saw the Arlott being picked from Team SNQ. Arlott is right now undeniably one of the best XP learners, even though after the nerf, he does a lot of damage, he heals a lot, he does a lot of CC. You cannot deny it, that Arlott is super good at the moment. But let's not forget that Diggy is still open. And other characters like Carrie is also open, which he's getting picked right now from Team SUP. Carrie is a super good character. But I don't know, Bruno does very well against the carry. But you have the Ixia, you have Claude right now. Claude is a very good character, especially when you're playing against that Faramis in Cold Altar. Claude can chip out that Cold Altar so quickly.
I have a question, Nexus. Is this Fredrin's gonna go XP Fredrin again? Or they might, we still don't know. They might go flex this Fredrin.
They can flex him. I think Fredrin can play against Arlott. He does not lose very badly. The matchup is not that good, because Arlott should be able. A good Arlott player should be able to win every matchup. Doesn't matter what it is, he can win anything. Uh, but the side for them, we have to see. I mean, Bartz is still open, and I think Bartz is a very underrated pick. He's a very good character, although situational sometimes. He can be good. If you don't have an assassin, which I don't know if they need at the moment, do they need an assassin?
It's a good question. It's up to the team, but sounds like they have the plan. They just follow the plan. They might go for the same marksman bans, and let's see if they go for Ixia ban or maybe Cloud
Yeah.
Rudy.
Well, team I think he does not think that the Fredrin going jungle, so they are banning a jungler right now. Yeah, they can flex the Fredrin like they did last game. Cloud is being the ban. It's a respectable ban, honestly. But we have the Isha open, we have the Bruno open, Brody's open. Like a lot of the marksmen are still pretty viable. Like Brody does very well against the carry. I mean, Bruno as well. But in the long run, I don't know how good Brody is gonna do. I think Bruno is super good through the entirety of the game lifespan. Like he can do well in the early game against the carry, he can do early in the mid game, and he can do well in the late game.
Yeah, to be honest, I expect Ixia pick coming again. Yeah, as I said. And the question is, what roamer do you prefer to play against Arlot Mino like Zena?
Well, honestly, a support would be good because they have the damage and they have the
enough content,
tankiness.
yeah.
So
Rough.
they have export, they have red ring, they have the cult altar. They can deny the Mino in so many ways. The cult altar can come in at the same time as that Mino and rage and just denies it completely. As for the export pick, yeah, he's a very good jungler. Especially when there's a lot of CC on the enemy team. We have that final slash from Arlot. It's just not gonna be that playable. I think Martis would have been very good here. But if they're gonna go Akai, that means that they're gonna combo with Arlot. Though Guinevere is also a solid option here. But just, I don't know why would they go for a Vexana when there's a Faramis on the table. Like, they should have just went Valentina, taking that cult altar. But at the moment, these picks just seem super good. And we saw here, they flexed the jungle pick again. So yeah, Fredrin is going jungle. And we have the extra on the sideline. Like, so yeah. Anything to say here?
So I have some issues in the stream. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Alright. Well then, just me. Yeah, I mean, they did flex that Fredrin to the jungle. Fredrin does better in the jungle, arguably. And now we have a Exor against Arlot. Arlot is good. Honestly, Arlot should be able to win this matchup. But Xbox on the long run will become too tanky for Arlot, so it's just an endless battle, I guess. So we start here. We saw the Lancelot pick before. Hush should do well on Lancelot, although Fredrin can counter it. Just have to time your immunity times very well against those taunts and CCs. You can see here the junglers are both gonna gang the gold lane this time. Last time they also did, but the rotations were pretty weird from both teams. Nolan can actually rotate off the red to the blue and to the blue to the red very quickly. Lancelot on the other hand, he can do that, but he will lose the dashes. You can see here, XP laners training HP, Arlot just killing himself with the tower. Nothing he can do right now. That shield on Xbox is gonna be very detrimental for him. He needs to take that thing out, or else Xbox is just gonna be winning him over and over. But yeah, they can see here contesting the Little Wanderer. Fredrin managed to get the retry on him, but does not win it. That retry was super early, I say. Was super close though. You can see here the rotation of Lancelot. They are going to the XP lane. Mino here is peeling for that Ixia. He's just giving vision. But right now there's 3 people on the top lane. Rafaela is making sure that Mino is not moving too much. And yeah, look at her. She's just giving as much info as they can on that Mino. So that Fredrin is wasting a lot of time in my opinion. Look at the Lancelot here. His position is a lot better. The turtle is right on his side, and yeah, they just looked there, did nothing much, and didn't farm a lot. So Fredrin is just going here with the river. As for Lancelot, he's probably gonna go to his blue to get the level 5 advantage as they did before. He has the level advantage though, but is he gonna win the turtle? That's the question. As for Fredrin, he's not gonna commit to it. Very sad, honestly, here. You can see a Cold Toucher coming in on that X-Bar saving his life, but doesn't really save it too much. Mino Rage comes in and Appraiser's Wrath just to chip out some damage here. So, very important ultimate come out from both teams. Hush should have the advantage here. He has the level advantage. He still has his ultimate. He can get this turtle pretty easily. And also, the Arlott is here to contest the fight. If he loses this would be pretty bad. And he does! Fredrin coming in with that retry perfect time. And that's Insanity comes in. That's a lot of damage. Vexana takes the damage. Faramis hooks that. Arlott, what's going on from Team SQ? How are you guys losing those turtle fights? Come on! Guys, Lancelot, you have a level advantage. And you are losing the turtle fight? Come on.
Yeah, that's the question. You know, when it comes to the turtle fights, you know, the positioning, you know, there was, to be honest, this Fredrin don't feel the pressure, you know. He's just free waiting for his timing and using the rhetoric.
Well, yeah, of course. When someone is not pressuring you, you have the easier control on that fight. But the thing is, he was 1 level ahead. His rhetoric should be better.
Yeah.
He has the advantage. That Fredrin was getting pushed away, though he didn't get fully contested. He was just getting pushed away. Not enough for once, and for 2 he was already a little bit low. As for Hush, he had his blue. He had 1 level ahead. Fredrin didn't have his ultimate.
Yeah, let's jump back to the game. Nothing's happening in the goal lane. So Lancelot again tried to pick up the Xbox maybe, but no.
Well, honestly, they cannot kill him. Final Slash just to clear the wave. As for...
And Fredrin just farming Lancelot junglers.
You can see here, Fredrin uses the retry on that Vexana. Vexana should be dead here. And yeah, that final...
Wow. Beautiful figure out by
Vexana. To save it. Yeah, I mean, the full barrage just doing a lot of damage and forces them out of the fight there. Yeah, it's just a displacement ulti. In that case of use, we can see here
Borg somehow managed to run with 1 HP, but it's gonna be free turtle maybe for the side of SUP.
Yeah, Xborg is gonna get his shield in a bit. I don't know if he's gonna get it for the turtle.
I'm not sure if they try to contest without Mino ulti, Vaccine and no faker.
Nobody is there, so I don't think the turtle is gonna be even contested. Lancelot is again 1 level ahead. They should maybe go for that fight. Are they gonna go for the carry though? Probably. But Lancelot should lose his blue buff here. He does use a retry. That was a very bad waste of a retry here. They could have invaded that blue. But they're probably gonna go back to the top lane. Xbox has not cleared his wave yet. Arlott should be clearing his wave and pushing here. That's how they should be capitalizing right now. Is Arlott gonna use his ultimate? Yes, he is. Is it gonna be enough to clear it though? Here, Lancelot just giving vision on the mid lane. You can see a lot of damage in coming on that shield of X-Bar. 3 people top lane here. Are they gonna kill the carry though? Oh, Fredrin is on the bot lane, uses the retribution, chases him down to his tower. That's a bad engage from Arlott, and he's picked off by the last Insanity and Appraiser's Wrath. A lot of resources. He used Flicker to get out, but then he engaged again. So what's the point? Is the X-Borg gonna die here?
No.
Phantom execution was wasted. He didn't even hit it. But as for levels, Hush is still at the power of Zaintizi, so I don't know what's going on here. He's farming pretty well. Zaintizi did not invade when he should have. But as for that, here they are chasing the Faramis. He's probably gonna use the cold outer to save himself.
Wow,
And he does.
nice. Somehow they forced him to use the ulti. So
And they should be able to push this tower. No minions though, so yeah. Mino should have kept putting pressure on that triple bush there. Him allowing them to come closer, that was not that well from them. As for the turtle fight here,
so sounds like Mino wants to start something here. He has also Flicker ulti ready. They might go for, I'm not sure. They just take the tower and
Terry uses Purify to get out of that
he
stun from Vexana, but it's not enough. Mino Rage comes in, but are they gonna be able to contest the turtle though? Hush again, he's still one level ahead. He should be able to get it. Arlot and Xborg are there to help. Faramis is there. He also has a Cold Arthur, I'm pretty sure about that. So you can see here they're jumping on that Arlot. Arlot is not helping his teammate whatsoever.
Wow.
Lancelot is forced to get out 1 HP,
Wow.
but that Faramis with that passive. Wow.
As you see, Ixia also just keep pushing, keep farming. So far, they have the same farm between Carry and Ixia, but
Ixia should be dead here. That's what I can say. She has Flicker. Is she gonna be able to get out of it? That was a pretty bad waste of Flicker.
Wow.
They need to learn how to use their resources. If you're gonna die, please do not use your Flicker.
just
That's a
trading.
waste.
They trade the mid tower for the top tower as well.
Ixia pushed too deep, especially on the turtle. That river flow is just gonna give them enough movement speed to contest that top lane again. And yeah, they wasted the Flicker.
Another taunt coming
Vexana.
from Redwin. Vexana is down. Mino without ulti. His ultimate is ready now. He tried. It's kinda too late.
Last Insanity comes in on that full barrage. He's chipping
Wow,
her off. Ixia
another
super
death.
low.
Nice.
And yeah, I mean, Expert does not have enough damage. He's not
Yeah,
doing
not
that much
yet.
damage.
Not yet.
Yeah, Lancelot is just baiting out that Faramis. You can see here the Arlot. Is he gonna be able to do something? Is he gonna be defending this tower? I should not defend this tower even. That's not very recommendable. As for bot lane, Ixia pushed the tower with the minions. She back up to base. Are they gonna be able to defend the top lane? No, Faramis gets it easily. Yeah. Again, Team SUP ahead. They are almost 2k gold ahead, 3k gold ahead.
Honestly, they're playing so disciplined. So, you know, you can see a lot of mistakes from the side of CUP.
They did lose some towers here and there, but I don't know why that I think you are not contesting those turtle fights properly. They should be able to win those.
Down here. Wow. Right before Lord.
Minotaur is getting chipped down very roughly with that Faramis. Faramis is doing a lot of damage here.
Yeah. It's gonna be a free Lord for to the hand of Raven. Let's see if they are able to take the bot turret as well.
Last Insanity, Final Splash comes in. Minor Rage here. He doesn't have the Cold Outer. They should be able to kill the Faramis, and they do. Expert loses his shield here, and he's gonna be killed by the Faramis. No, Faramis is not there. He's gonna be killed by the Arlot.
Redden coming for the pickups.
He can get something here, and he should be able to.
I don't think
The
so.
taunt is not gonna be enough. That Final Slash. He goes in with to get hit by that Princess Rat. That Final Slash pulls him into tower, but it's not enough. The Flask of the Aces is just too good, honestly. Carrie is doing a lot of damage here. Spirit Light Wheel comes out, and she is melting them, honestly. Cold Outer comes in for no reason.
Wow. Farm is facing the Ixia.
He does kill her though, but he should be dead here. They should not allow him.
Oh yeah. They killed everyone here bot lane. Arlot is now.
They allowed him to escape. Faramis is just away, and they let him do his thing. Kari's just gonna be pushing the bot lane. Hush is taking his blue buff. No contest being there. Trying to get some taunts here. Are they gonna push this tower? It's too tanky right now. They do have a minion though to defend it. It's not enough. Mirror Rage comes in, knocks up the Fredrin. Lancelot just dashing in. Phantom execution comes on that mage. He's dead and yeah. Farmis should be respawning pretty soon. That passive is too strong, honestly. Ooh, that's a very
Wow,
good touch in.
that was beautiful. That was
Yeah,
beautiful.
Prazer's Wrath get completely nullified by that Lancelot.
Somehow they took the top turret, but when it comes to the late stage, late game, like I don't think it's gonna be the same. What do you think about the late game?
As for late game characters, Iksha is gonna be good. Does she have enough gold at the moment? Not really. She's getting the same build as before. She's probably gonna get. She needs a winter truncheon. I mean, the Wind of Nature. She needs to be able to tank a little bit of damage. Yeah. As for late game potential, they don't have that much. Vexana is a one-shot hero, and they need to get that one-shot. Look at the Eternal Guard comes in.
Wow.
Cold out are denying everything.
They deny everything.
Last Insanity killing the Vexana. And that's GG, I think. Last one.
It's gonna be the end. That's gonna be the
last
end.
one is Lancelot trying to clear the minions. He does clear some minions and he kills the Rafaela. He dies in this fountain and that is GG. Well played. Yeah, that's endable. That is endable.
What a game, man.
Yeah. Well played from Team SUP. They did some mistakes here and there, but they just cleared the game pretty quickly.
Yeah, they proved something here. The objectives, the way they playing, they're going for the macro game. All discipline, every objectives, every turtles, every lord fights.
Well played from them. That farm is again with the MVP. The mid player is exceptionally well.
Yeah, start off the show.
Pretty much, he's the MVP right now from these two games, and very well played. Nothing too fancy from any of the sides. Like you have your regular picks, but as for draft side, SUP won that.
What was the mistake? What was the mistake in the CNQ draft? What do you think? What would you pick?
Well, I would have picked Valentina for the Foramis. That's your average counter pick. They did not go for the counter pick here. Vexana didn't do that well. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Vexana is a very stationary hero, especially against a Fredrin, against a Foramis, which is moving around a lot. Your only option to dash around is your flicker, and you don't have that every 2 minutes. So you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. But when it comes to these games like this, they have the plan. They try to make them busy in their front lane, and Lancelot just pick up them. But somehow Mino missed 2 ultimates and 2 single deaths, bro. That's this. Simple mistakes change the game, when it comes to the tournaments or professional stage like this. But GG to the buff teams, such a beautiful game, good performances.
All play. And then we are back at it once again, here to see this next match, MTB versus SV Monarch. I'm excited for this one. How about you?
Ooh, welcome back, guys. It's kind of my favorite match tonight, bro. Between my two favorite teams, it's
Yeah, I'm
gonna be
looking forward for
interesting.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like MTB has a solid lineup. We can see here Orek, Paxi, and Likey. Like these guys.
Ika, Alexis, and Lashki. On the other
Yeah.
side, Alan Vansky, Rap, Krev. So yeah, it's gonna be a so close match. What do you think about the draft phase? Is there gonna be any surprise like last week? What do you think?
I don't think so. I think this is gonna be a very solid match. I mean, of course, these teams are both very skilled. When it comes to them banning right now, they quick with it. They're going with the Arlot ban right here. Yeah, Arlot is a super good character. He can flex into the roam and in the XP lane, so it's understandable that they ban him. As for
Mhm.
Guinevere, yeah, Guinevere is a very strong character. MTB is just going for that ban because, yeah, Guinevere is most banned character right now in esports, so it's understandable. And I do think there's gonna be a Fanny ban. Both teams have a very strong Fanny player, so it's just sense, just makes sense to ban Fanny. But it's not gonna be the next ban though, because the next ban is
Yeah.
gonna be Diggy. Which, yeah, then again, we are in a meta where CC is very important. We can see most of the teams are playing three fighter lineups. They are playing Ruby on the roam, Xborg on the side lane, and like what else in the jungle? Like they have a Fredrin. Like those are characters with a lot of CC, and Diggy denies that CC completely with his ultimate, so it makes sense to ban
Mm-hmm.
these characters. As for MTB, they're going for the Nolan ban. Yeah, Nolan is a very strong character again. He has so many dashes, so he can escape any situation. He can engage any situation uh, fairly like quickly and with a lot of like options to. And yeah, right now he's probably the best assassin in the game, and mostly the only one who's ban worthy. As for the next ban, they taking their time with this one.
Angela ban.
Yeah, we're gonna see Angela ban. That's interesting.
So far, they did their study, as well, because with Digiban they canceled one of their signature draft
Mm,
with their jungle assassin, and with this Angela ban they canceled their Harry jungle combo. I'm not sure if they still try to go for assassin here. Let's see what's it's gonna be the marksman first pick, or might be Rome first pick. Arlot is
well,
open as well. Arlot
no,
is Ruby is open as well.
yep, I was gonna say the Ruby's open. The ban from Angela is something I did not expect, honestly. Like, you would ban a Matilda, you would ban something that's, yeah, something that's gonna be very good into a team play, and we're gonna see that CC being banned. CC again is a very strong XP laner at the moment. It's a
Mm-hmm.
single target Xborg basically, and she does that very efficiently. She can do a lot of damage in a little amount of moment, and she's so tanky. She's very versatile. She's only played on XP lane at the moment, which is um, she plays to her strengths. That's what we can say. And the team is teasing us with a Fanny. I really doubt they're gonna pick the Fanny here first pick, but she's open. They're just reminding us that Fanny is open, and they are probably gonna go for another pick, and that's gonna be a Matilda. I just said like I would ban a Matilda, but they are the ones who banned the Angela, so understandable. Yeah, it's just Matilda provides so much. She's a character that can dash around like crazy, and she can go up in the with a circling eagle, and with a guiding wind, she just can bring someone else with her, and that's just a devastating combo on the poor soul who's getting jumped. Ooh, completely forgot that Joy was open. Joy and Carry are gonna get picked here from MTB, and yeah, Likey, he can play that Joy, and he can play her very well. We'll see here. CC immunity, a lot of damage. Joy is gonna be devastating here. As for the Kai, yeah, she's a very good pick. Very solid pick, we can say. A lot of damage. Good sustain if you're rocking the tank build. Usually the counters are gonna be Bruno, Harith. Like here, they're just gonna pick the Harith here
Yeah.
freely. It's
Is this Harry the mid laner or jungle? I think, or might be gold.
it's gonna be a gold Harith.
Yeah, I think Harry's gold lane against carries, kind of balance. He's gonna get like not hard lane.
Although here, I don't know if they're gonna go for Phobius mid lane. Are they gonna copy someone else? And I literally
what?
just said it.
Yeah,
It's the Phobius mid lane or a Phobius XP lane. We don't know, but I really knew it. Like a Phobius is pretty scary. The XP lane is still open for side of SV Monarch, so they might be able to pick the Esme. There's a lot of magic damage from from Team SV Monarch, so it's kinda not that great. They can technically still ban her. I would not ban her from side MTB, but yeah, I would say.
What do you think about this Fanny ban?
Well, understandable. Fanny is a very good character, especially in the hands of Rap. Although I don't know, I really don't know. They have the Phobius to counter the Fanny. Joy cannot do much against the Fanny.
Are they gonna go for another jungler ban here?
Well, yeah, they do need to ban the jungler because the gold lane is 99% gonna be high here. So it's understandable that they gonna ban a jungler or a marksman. Though, what options do they have? I mean, never mind, they're gonna ban a jungler because the marksman is already picked. But yeah, Nolan is banned, Fanny's banned. Are they gonna go ban a tanky jungler like a Fredrin, Xborg? A Baksha's gonna be banned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Baksha. We've seen a lot of Baksha games against Joy. It's kind of work.
Really? That's the counter to Joy, a Baksha?
Yeah, bro. But especially Baksha with Angela, that's work a lot. So we see the Ruby pick for the side of MTB here.
Yeah, Ruby's gonna be definitely on the roamer side. You can see Paxi.
Yeah.
Alright. Watermelon is Paxi, I think. So yeah, Ruby's a very good anti-engage character. As soon as you jump her, you are in her grasp. She can CC you, pull you with the I am offended, and you're pretty much dead. And we spoke of the X-Work. X-Work is probably gonna be the strongest choice for SV Monarch on the XP lane. As for the jungler, I still don't know what they're gonna go for. They are showing off some interesting pick here. But Fredrin would be the smartest choice. Yeah, she has CC immunity, but not for so long. Like, if you don't have the dashes as a Joy, you are pretty much in the grasp of a Fredrin. Fredrin has a lot of CC, and it's understandable that he's gonna be the one in the strong hands in the jungle, because yeah, Joy is not gonna be able to maintain her CC immunity for that long. And yeah, X-Mark is gonna be picked, but Phobius is gonna be on the mid lane.
Yeah. As I said, Phobius mid lane. Phobius Ruby against Matilda Valentina. It's gonna be interesting mid laners. And yeah, Terizla for the last pick. Terizla against Borg. Let's see.
We spoke about the 3 XP laners, and yeah, I mean technically Phobius is gonna be taking the mage role, but he's in the XP lane. He's a fighter in a sense. So yeah, they have 3 fighters, an assassin and a marksman from side NTB. The thing about this meta is that these characters have low cooldown as compared to their counterpart, the roamers, the tanks. Tanks have a longer cooldown. That's why right now they're very prominent in the meta, because of course lower cooldown means more skills means like a lot of things happening at the time, and the uptime of the skills are going to be very quickly, so there's going to be a lot of action packed in this game. And right now you can see the builds are not that difference. Just your average emblems for each character.
So let's jump to the first game.
But I think it's gonna be a carry damage here. We can see Team MTB starting the red buff. They are going for a XP lane gank, I think. As for this, same thing for Fredrin, he's going for the blue side. Starting with the blue, it's easier to rotate, it's easier to get that level 4. Because you can take the stone golem and the red buff at the same time. As for Joy, yeah, she skips the stone golem, which makes her that she has to go back to it. They're gonna contest a little Wanderer here. Fredrin is not there yet, so she should be able to enter it, and she does. She's going for the bot lane, yeah. I don't think they're going for XP gank. Both of them are there though. Are they gonna be able to kill the X-War or the Terizla here? No, they're not. They're just gonna keep farming here. I said interesting rotations here. I don't know if that's the fastest way to get level 4. I really doubt. I mean, you can see here. The flame shot comes on the stone golem and he actually steals it from Phoebus. Did you see that?
Yeah, Fredrin is still 3, and Joy on the other side, Joy is already 4. They might try for the Harit here, force him to purify. Let's see.
Joy is taking that grab. The Scarabee here is... There is being contested by Valentina. But the Ruby here is not gonna let that slide. She forces the flicker here from Valentina, but yeah, electrifying bits coming out, but not gonna commit to damaging the Valentina here. Joy is in
Wow, Joy might be down here.
Yeah, she was. She got knocked out by the Fredrin in middle of her CC immunity phase, and that was actually pretty unlucky from Joy. And there was a free turtle for Fredrin. Demonic Force coming in here from Keva.
Beautiful ulti from the Terizla.
Yeah, he puts the penalty zone on them, and wow, that Matilda actually saves him with a guiding wind. Wow. Yeah, Last Insanity did a lot of damage here. Export just dishing out as much damage as he can with his ultimate. Yeah, I did not expect the Valentina to actually steal the demonic force. I would have gone for something else, especially I think the Rizla being on the board, that would have been the most valuable ultimate to steal. Even the Ruby ultimate, I'm offended it's so good, especially for a Valentina. She didn't have flicker though, so it's understandable. Astronaut, Spirit's Tail. Joy lost her upper hand against Fredrin, but she has a very quick clear, so she might be able to just come back into the game. You can see here Paxi clearing up the wave, just checking the bushes, and you have the electrifying speed ready, but he's not gonna commit to it. Are they gonna push the gold lane though? Here you can see the Fredrin on the bot lane here. I don't think they have enough firepower to kill the Terizla. He's super tanky, but Joy is just gonna disengage. Honestly, missed opportunity. They could have done something on the top lane. As for Valentina, yeah, she's in a bad position here. She's being backed up by both of the teammates, but Phoebus is there, and he's gonna pop the Demonic Force on her. She's still the Demonic Force, and she's super low. She engaged back with it, and you can see here. Look at the Phoebus doing so much damage here, and he gets 2 kills here. He didn't get the double kill, but because of the Demonic Force, he just did so much damage there, and that's gonna be a free turtle for MTV. Joy doesn't have her ultimate though, so actually she does. The cooldown on that's insane. Yeah. Just pops the electric fire beats and just chips out the turtle.
Exactly, that was very bad position by the Valentina here.
Yeah, she was 2 full immersives. I don't know what she was cutting lane. Even though she was being backed by both of the teammates, that Phoebus was there, and his presence is pretty scary.
Whoa, they tried to gank Harit here. 4-man going top. The Harit might get cut here. Let's see if Valentina and Matilda try to save him. I'm not sure.
I don't think they're gonna be able to. Look at the amount of people that are there. Harit pops up, summons force, and he's not gonna be able to kill anybody there. circling eagle coming on that Ruby, and nothing. She's just unfazed. Demonic Force with the Terizla penalty zone comboing perfectly on that Valentina, and she just gets destroyed there. Expert is gonna be able to push some tower here, so yeah, not too much worry. As for the gold difference, we can see here there's almost a 4k gold difference from Team MTB. They are getting the upper hand, even though they lost the first neutral objective. They are still going strong. They really did a very good gank on that XP lane. I mean, the gold lane. They killed a turret, they got the tower,
And
they
they
killed
swapped
the
the lanes.
Valentina. Yeah. Carry did lose. I mean, Teresa did lose a tower, but they did gain 2 kills and a tower, so.
Another tower as well.
And Carry is just gonna be able to push this. You can see here, Ruby with I'm offended, just peeling as much as she can. She just not letting the expert come even close to the tower, so yeah, that's pretty much it. And Phoebus here entering the bush, getting vision on the Matilda. They just following all the SV Monarch players in the tower in the mid lane. Yeah, right now.
Exactly, yeah. As you said, somehow they managed to come back, and they have like 3k gold advantage.
Valentina has the Ruby ultimate. She probably wants to pull someone there, and she probably can pull someone from the.
Are they able to contest for the turtle fight here?
Yeah, I don't think Frederick did use the retry here, so yeah, he didn't use the retry, so he's able to fight the turtle. Although Joy is 1 level ahead, he can probably get to level 10 with a stone golem. No problem with that, and he does. If he has the operator's wrath, he can execute the turtle, but he's not gonna contest it. You can see here, Joy is just taking it freely, no issues here, and yeah, mid lane is gonna be pushed here.
So concert coming up from the Ruby, nice ulti for 2-man setup by Terizla here. He might be
Obvious.
so dead, obvious. Somehow
Demonic
it's
Force doing so much there. I'm offended coming in, pulling up 2 people. Matilda with the circling eagle trying to do something. Appraiser's Wrath destroyed that Phobius. Leaves him 1 HP here. That Terizla is praying for his life. Valentina still has the I'm offended, but it comes both ways.
yeah, but
Nobody
that was 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane, and somehow we missed this top lane. Joy solo kill, they had it. Wow.
Okay, the Joy is already a lot ahead of the Heart. She can destroy him easily. But that Frederick did manage to get a trade there. Tower was sadly destroyed there. But they couldn't do much. That Fovius is doing so much damage with the Demonic Force. And it's just very prominent. You can see him. He's just everywhere. He's jumping on him, he's jumping on that, he's jumping on everyone. They're probably gonna contest this blue, although Joy is not there. They're probably gonna force some resources here, betting maybe a team fight. They can allow it, they are already ahead. The Valentina still has the I'm offended on her, she has the Ruby ult, she's ready to pull someone. As for gold lead, yeah, we are 5k gold ahead from the side of MTB. They can probably do something to equalize it. Lord is coming up in 15 seconds, and as for both teams, they all have their resources by the time of the Lord, so not too much worry here and there. As for Joy, he's just checking the bushes. Hart exposes himself, and he might get killed though. As for top lane, tower gets pushed. Joy is probably gonna go for the Heart. Electrifying bits comes in, then Swartz is trying to survive as much as he can, or all damage coming in. That is kill. That is a solo kill on the Heart.
Wow, another one. So it's gonna be a free Lord for the side of MTB here.
Well, yeah, Joy does not have the ultimate yet, no electrifying beats, but she can clear up with the carry pretty easily. Look at the damage from the carry. Rachi comes out. I'm offended from Valentina, still pocketed, waiting for the perfect moment. Export has his Last Insanity, and I'm offended comes in. He pulls the Matilda and she gets the kill. Carry just doing so much damage right now. Demonic Force comes on the Valentina. Use it twice, and she gets I'm offended with the flicker on the Terizla. Tower is just gonna get pushed. And mid lane is a fight against the Frederick. He cannot defend this. He should not be able to defend this. Carry's just gonna do a lot of damage. There's the coming in with the penalty zone, hitting 2 people there. Xborg still has his last insanity. He's gonna be forced to expend his shield. He's not even able to pop it. And yeah, it's a pretty bad Lord push from SV. They cannot defend this easily. They don't have that much resources. She has the I'm offended, but the demonic force might come in. The joy comes in with the electrifying beats, a lot of damage. Look at the 4 views. The demonic force hitting that Valentina and killing her. Does the penalty zone come in though? I don't think he has it yet. 4 views just gets ahead of himself and gets killed inside the tower. They did lose a high gun tower, but look, they lost 2 players as well. So how worth it was that? Honestly, I don't think it was too worth it. Fovius just, I think he just got overextended. He pushed the Nexus and yeah, that was not worth it.
Exactly. So, is this still defendable? What do you think? What's the key of winning this game for the SV Monarch?
I don't really know. They are far behind. They are 7k gold far behind, to be more precise. And they only have pushed 1 tower at the moment. Split pushing is not really an option. Hearth is gonna get picked off by the Joy. We've seen it multiple times already, and we can see here Export is just taking a lot of damage from look at that electrifying bit. She has no worries, nobody can stop her. She's CC immune, and yeah, they just wasted the ultimate from Matilda there. To win, I think they just have to force a team fight and win that team fight to just get a little bit of upper hand. Right now, the cold is just not gonna be equalized anytime soon. 7k gold is a lot of gold difference, and having now the Lord fight coming in 20 seconds, they need to pick someone off to at least attempt to win that Lord. Nobody's from team MTB is showing themselves off beside the Ruby. She's probably just gonna go camp that push. Carry is there with her. If that Harriet just comes a little bit close, he's dead. Ruby's just gonna ult him.
So as you say, they have very good position before the Lord. No, Harriet's they just try to go back. I don't think they try for.
If they're not gonna contest,
no,
they should just push the top lane. They should just push as much as they can. The problem is they are afraid. They're not coming out of base. They are just staying there on the red bush and doing nothing. That is detrimental. If they want to win, they have to do something, because they can just keep pushing Lord and Lord and Lord. The team of MTB has a better engage. They have a Joy that is immune to every CC. They have a Fovius. They have a Terizda with a penalty zone flicker. What can you do about that? Not that much. And if they decide to go in with Lord, you can't do much. You really can't do much. Fovius and Terizda are just gonna be in your face, and you can't do anything about it. Well, right now they just clearing waves to push the lanes homogeneous. They just want to make sure that all lanes are gonna come in at the same time, but the top lane is just ahead a little bit. They just cleared it a little bit too early. But that's just gonna allow them to push the mid lane.
They try to take the bot lane turret as well.
You see here the Joy forces the Xenon's force from Harith. He has it like every 10 seconds, so it doesn't really matter.
Wow,
I'm offended.
Valentina here.
Yeah, no, I'm offended. Demonic force just has to be used because he's in danger. He need to survive, but it didn't work out for him. Xenon's force coming in back again on that carry, and she gets killed. Joy is in the backline trying to get a kill, and she gets a Valentina. Look at all the damage is coming in on Matilda, but is he gonna survive this? No, he's alive. But the Matilda is just coming in with the circling eagle. Yeah, wow. So there was a butt trade from MTB. A very good setup from Valentina. She did that I'm offended with the flicker as she should have, and she pulled both of them in the tower, and that was a lot of damage.
That was 3-man actually. That was 3-man fake ulti by the Valentina.
Yeah. And Xenon's force with the penalty zone. That was a purify with the Harriet, but there's so much damage. You can't even get out alive.
Somehow they found how to counter this Harith.
Look at the Joy. She just goes in, no care in the world, and she's gonna be alright. Look at her. She's so fine. Like they can't do anything against her. Thursday is probably gonna use a penalty zone here. Look at them. They all grouped up. The
This might
team
be the
here.
end here.
Demonic Force comes in. Electrifying Beats doing a lot of damage, and they have minion. They can't push the tower. The penalty zone comes on both of them, and look at the foes just jumping around. They can't do anything.
Wow.
That was
Yeah,
a
Phobius
very well played.
very well played from the side of MTV, but so far Phobius mid lane is the popular pick, so it's worked. What do you think about Phobius mid lane?
Honestly, against Harith, against Valentina, against Matilda, we saw how scary it was to play against the Phobius. Just Matilda herself, she's gonna be giving him so many dashes and so many opportunities to engage and disengage. Phobius itself, the pick is super good, especially against this type of composition where Harith is gonna be dashing around every 2 seconds. Same thing with the Valentina, same thing with the Matilda. Uh, yeah, even though he didn't necessarily win the lane, he doesn't need it. He just needs the teamfight potential, which he has a lot of it, and he's winning it. He's making his team be able to engage because they're all shoving all the damage on the foe because he's in their face. They cannot do anything to him because he's gonna jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out.
Exactly. So I
And
don't know
Joy,
if this gonna be the match point. This gonna be the match point for the side of MTV if they win this. But let's see.
that Joy is just. I don't know why would they leave her
Yeah,
open. I would
that
have
Joy
banned
was
a
so.
Joy instead of banning a Fanny. Fanny is countable. Joy just so scary, honestly, especially in the hands of a skilled player like he is. Just a character that demands respect. She just goes in and she's gonna be doing so much damage with that electrifying bits, especially if you had hit the perfect notes. I mean, respects, honestly. Very well played from MTV.
Yo, well played.
And we're back again. Once again, we saw last game was catastrophical. That Joy was doing so much. What do you say, Defrito?
Yo, welcome back, everyone. Yeah, this last Joy was crazy, bro. Untouchable, that was crazy match between these two good teams in the Europe. So let's see what's gonna happen in the next game. So, what do you expect from this draft phase? I just honestly, to be honest, I expect this Ruby ban and as you see, Ruby ban and Joy ban, bro, because that was big problem for them.
SV Monarch has to ban that Joy. They cannot let it open, even though they are not first pick. They should go for that ban. Ruby's gonna be banned here. You can saw how good she was in the hands of Paxi, and even though they had a Valentina, which Valentina made a very good game-changing play right there with that I'm offended in the flicker, it's still a scary pick to go against, and I expect that MTB is banning their own character here. And yeah, Framis is a very strong pick in the mid lane. Cold Altar just does so much for the team. Valentina is on the field. She can pick. She can take that ultimate and use it for herself. And honestly, I expected that Joy ban. I have no words for it.
Yeah.
I know that Joy is not gonna be able to be picked as first pick from Silent MTB. That's why they're gonna ban their own character here. Which means they're gonna be a lot of things open right now. Diggy's open, which was banned last game, and I expect him to be banned again. But the CC is gonna be banned here. Yeah, you only see the CC with the very good players. CC is not regularly played. It's a character that requires a very good team to play off of the character. Same thing with Ruby. Ruby cannot be played in a solo queue match. Honestly, Ruby needs her team, especially when it's a Ruby roam. CC, she by herself is not a carry option. She's just a damage option on the side lane that can sustain a lot of damage and can win her lane easily. And it's a very strong character, but as for a team, it's kind of a selfish character, I would say, because it cannot help a lot besides her ultimate, Colton Cole. And then yeah, Guinevere is gonna be banned again. Guinevere is one of the strongest junglers right now. She can be picked as a roamer as well, so that's another thing. She can be flex picked, and that makes her even better. So understandable ban from NTB, but right now, are we gonna see the Diggy being banged? We know that Paxi picks Diggy, so yeah, we'll see. I don't know, and they obviously will go for the Diggy ban. Nothing too outrageous right now. We will see what's gonna be the first pick. Fanny's open. I don't think they're gonna go for a Fanny first pick. Phobe's mid lane is being very prominent in this tournament, so do you think they're gonna pick her again, Diferito?
Yeah. I think Matilda first pick is a good choice for them, the side of MTB. But the other side, we see the Arlot is open. They might go for the Arlot pick here. They go for the Arlot pick and they might be tried for the marksman here. Carry is open as well. Let's see.
Carry right now has a 100% win rate,
Nolan.
and Nolan is open.
Okay.
That is catastrophic.
Is
So
there-
I think they're gonna go for a carry here.
Phobius mid?
Maybe. I mean, Arlot is a character that dashes a lot around, so I would
Yeah.
not be surprised if they pick the Phobius again. Even though he can even go on the XP lane, that's not something that's out of the mind. But Arlot might be going roam here. Matilda is again a good pick, a very solid pick, may I say. And yeah, Fredrin is gonna be picked from the side of MTB. And I hope to see that carry. If not, then she's gonna be picked by SV Monarch or she's gonna be banned. Because she has been winning every game since she got picked in this tournament, so it's understandable. And there is the star pick of this day. We have the Phobius being picked by MTB again in the mid lane. And picking that carry just basically saying, okay, I'm gonna give you a character that's gonna dash even more. So they showing that carry. I'm not sure if they're gonna pick her though. Uh, it's necessarily the smart decision because carry is pretty strong, but when you pick a character with a lot of dashes against the foes, you make him stronger. So
Exactly. That's the thing, bro. So what you expect from the side of SV to pick from mid laner against this Phobius? Is there any
well,
option for them?
you can't really pick a character that doesn't dash around. I mean, Vexana is there, but against a Matilda, I would not pick a Vexana. Uh, Nana's still open. Aurora's still open. I think Aurora's a very solid pick. I don't know. Haven't seen her being picked in this type of gameplay, like in high elo, but I would not put her out. Aurora is a strong character. She has been nerfed, and Novaria's got to be banned here from the side of SV Monarch.
I'm not sure
That's
what they ban nobody or they already have the mid lane. Or they
yeah. They
think
think
maybe
it's
they might
gonna.
flex them.
Can flex the foes on the XP lane. That's the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I that or just they banned themselves. They wanted to pick the Novaria. That would have been funny, but I don't think they can do that at this type of level of gameplay. I mean, we got the Angela being banned again from MTB. Was it? No, it was SV that banned Angela last time. I don't know if that's gonna be Arlotrom though. I don't think so. Uh, yeah, right now, it's, Phoebus can go in a mid lane. He has went to the mid lane before, and it has worked out extraordinarily well for this team, and it has been working out very well for the entire series. So we'll see about this. But for right now, we're waiting for that next ban. Ooh, the gold line has not been contested yet, and that's a interesting ban from uh, SV Monarch. I don't understand these bans. So they focusing the mid lane, but they also focusing the XP lane. They banned the Yuzhong, which is yeah, arguably a good pick. How good is gonna be Yuzhong here? I don't really know. And Karita being banned by MTB is again a solid pick here. Uh, Lilia being picked is not that bad. She only has one movement ability, which is the ultimate, and she's good. I would have picked something else here. They lack CC, so they need a roam with a lot of CC. Arlott is not gonna be enough CC for them,
Mm-hmm.
and they need CC. Either they need engage because they don't have engage, so a Kufra would not be bad, but I don't know how well will a Kufra do
I
against
think
this
they
lineup.
just they just prefer for the team fight, AOE CCs like
Mm-hmm.
Tigral. Tigral is gonna be good here, or might be Mino pick or Tigral, I think. Let's see.
We got the Cloud being picked by MTB. Cloud right now is one of the best marksmen in the game. Has been performing extremely well, and I have no issue with this lineup from MTB. I really like their lineup. Um, but what's gonna be then? They're gonna roam. They need a. They need someone that can engage and soak a lot of damage. Mino is a great option, no doubt about it. Tigral is still open, and I would not exclude the Kufra pick. But what are they gonna go for here? They're gonna look in the Migino, okay? We'll
So
see
it's gonna
about
be
this.
all of XP against Paqueto. The mid laners are Lilia, Mino against Matilda, Phobios. It's gonna be close again.
Well, as for this, I think Paquito and Arlot are equal. Paquito, if he's gonna go full damage Paquito, he should be able to win Arlot. Damage Paquito is no joke, and he's pretty scary to learn against. You don't really see full damage Paquito that often, but this Paquito is going with Quantum Charge, so he's gonna go for a cut gameplay style. So he's gonna be cutting a lot of wave. He's gonna be ganking other lanes a lot. So we're gonna be seeing that Paquito all over the map, which is a very good strength from this character. Like he can be everywhere, and he can be efficient with his lane clearing. We're gonna see here a start from MTB on the blue side, and a start from the red side. Again, they're going for the same strategy of this weird wave clearing. Maybe it's something I need to adapt into my game. They are ganking basically the opposite lane of the. They are starting their buff of the opposite lane of the XP lane, so they always starting buffs with the gold lane side, which is a little bit interesting. I don't really know how does that work. As for Nolan, it doesn't really matter that much because Nolan can clear very efficiently, and we can see a Matilda Blue still here.
Wow.
Yeah, the disrespect to Nolan here is unbelievable. Yeah, maybe you should have started Blue Nolan, and now you're not gonna be able to capitalize on your skills because no Blue Nolan means less skills, and he retreats that. He
No
might
blue,
need
no
to
life.
spend it. Yeah, I mean Nolan has no blue right now, and he probably is not gonna get the level 4 with this rotation. So,
Yeah, this might be a free turtle for the side of MTB.
uh, honestly, it should have been a free turtle in the start because Fredrin, especially when you're going tank jungler against a assassin jungler, the first turtle is rarely gonna be contested. It's not very smart. And look at here, he's taking a lot of
Wow.
damage from that Fredrin, and he uses the
Another
retreat to
steal.
execute. He wastes the Appraiser's Wrath. He's probably gonna get it in 20 seconds here, but he doesn't have the retreat as well, so it's a 25 seconds. And look at the poor Lelia. She gets flame shotted by the Phobius. This is so sad. You can see here he's starting the turtle. The damage Paquito is insane, and you can see here the roamer is gonna get the level 4 from the mid wave, and the Phobius is also gonna get it from the XP lane. Yeah, I mean that was a pretty much a free turtle, despite the fact that they lost the blue in the early game. Just good team play here. He didn't use the retreat, and they are gonna.
They try to invade blue again. Another blue.
They are gonna get it. The Paquito has his. I mean, doesn't have. I mean, the Freddy has his retreat, so they are gonna get it. So he's gonna go invade.
Another
Smart
side
choice.
of the map, you see the Nolan going for the enemy blue. He might.
He's gonna get the retreat off, but he's gonna be contested here. Every jump is a demonic force from Phobius, and
Matilda might ult him.
And he's pretty much dead. Yeah, Phobius mid lane is no joke, guys. Be careful. That is very scary, honestly. Yeah, honestly, Phobius is a very underrated character. Against his assassin or these characters that dash a lot. Yeah, I do not recommend just sleeping on Phobius. He has been doing very well this game, and look at him. Yeah, Black Shoes comes in from the Lydia, but she's not gonna save her. I mean, smart choice to not use the Purify when you're completely dead. And you guys see the Minor Rage coming in to defend the mid lane. It's not enough though. Oh, he hasn't used it yet. I thought he used it. He's just probably a knock-up.
So it's the first of 3 minutes, 3k gold advantage for the side of MTB. So they managed somehow to steal one blue and free turtle for the side of MTB again. I don't know what
blues from Nolan, and I see the Minor Rage coming in on that Phobius. He gets picked off. He did use the demonic version, was not enough to stay alive. The Matilda was not there to save him, so
that was very good rotation. That was very good rotation from the Arlot, but Paquito is still pushing. It's gonna be free gold for the Paquito. So he's so rich at moment. He's feeling good at lane.
Right now there's 1k gold difference, so it's not too bad for a side of SB Monarch. They are 1 man down here. They are probably gonna contest this turtle. Like he does not execute the turtle with the Appraiser's Wrath. Very good red free from Fafnir, bro. That was so good.
Yeah, that was good red free from the side of SB.
Good job, honestly. That was their like game-changing move right now. They can capitalize on this. He's 1 level ahead of Paquito. He probably cannot kill him, but if Arlot helps him out here, If they jump on him, they can kill him, but they're not gonna commit to it. We can see on the top lane, you got the marksman and the roamer both here together. Just helping each other out, peeling each other. Matilda giving vision here. Is he gonna commit to this? Circling Eagle just to bait out some skills. They do not fall for the bait. Minor Rage with the flicker. Too early though. Claude with the Blazing Duet and Purify coming in. A lot of damage soaked here. Matilda is forced to retreat here. She can't do much. But Cloud can still keep putting pressure on the carry and force her to recall. Is she gonna recall though? The carry does not have... She does have Race Might, so she's gonna be a tank carry.
Ooh!
Lilia baits out the Praises Ref with the black shoes. Is she gonna kill her now? No, it's not very smart choice to keep committing here. She has no sustain right now, no ultimate. And yeah, right now Turtle is gonna be spawning in 30 seconds. They are gonna contest this blue, but are they gonna go for it? Flame shot.
Another flame shot coming up from the picker.
It's scary, it's scary. You know it's scary.
Yeah. They just, they just so confident with the spells, with the fucking basic attacks. So far, they played without any mistakes, so disciplined. Let's see if they try to, the Paquito and Phobius, they just cut the lanes and moving together, going to the mid, clear together. That's what I'm talking about. After this clearing mid, they might go for the turtle fight. It's gonna be a free turtle. Alot is far from the team. I'm not sure if they try.
Well, right now, Fredrin should not miss this turtle fight. You can see here, she's probably gonna use a Circling Eagle on that Nolan, but you can see Demonic Force doing a lot of damage. And he's gonna keep committing the Demonic Force. He's gonna jump on that, and that's gonna be free turtle for Fredrin. And then Arlot uses the final slash. Does not kill anybody though. Just stunning them, and Phobius just doing so much damage. He's so scary. Yeah, they're gonna flicker on him and they're gonna kill him. Nothing.
Oh wow.
Nothing they could have done there.
That was four kills, 4-0.
And a turtle. They got a turtle.
Yeah.
So yeah, right now they lost their lead. They didn't even have a lead, but they had a chance. After selling that turtle, they should have just capitalized on it. Keep working the way up, farming and ganking that XP lane. XP lane action is not very prominent right now, and this mid lane is not in danger.
Watch the Paquito, he might one shot them. Wow.
If he had lethal ignition, he would have killed him.
Yeah.
If it was a damaged Paquito, he would have killed him. I'm telling you. But right now, the Paquito is going for BOD. That's what I'm seeing right now, and that's gonna be scary.
This guy was like, "Boy, you're running, my friend." So let's see if they find a way to come back. It's like 8 minutes, 5k, 4k goal lead. So another free turret on the bot lane for the Urek. Cloud is farming and farming. Let's see if they find the way to kill this Cloud.
The plane might be able to get pushed here. If Kari commits to it, she uses Speedy Light Will, and she does. Yeah, I mean, they try the towers. Mid lane is not in danger here. Lesia just keeps putting bombs in the middle, and they can't do much about it. As for that Noran, every time he dashes, he is just a little bit scared because there's a mark on top of his head, and that mark is called the Phobius Demonic Force, and he's scared of it. It's pretty just there to, I guess, hit them, do some damage. And so, Rage comes in on the Fredrin, Circling Eagle just to deny that CC on her. They're just gonna start forward.
It's gonna be a free lord for the side of MTB, I think.
Mino has no ultimate, and Nolan is forced to.
Wow, they try.
Stay carefully against that Demonic Force. He's gonna dash now, and as soon as he dashes, that Phobius is gonna be there hunting him. And yeah, they're not gonna even bother to use red key on the Lord. They're gonna go for that blue. They know that Nolan needs that blue, and he's gonna use a praise strat, and he's gonna lose it.
Wow. But on another side of the map, they try to pick up the Paquito and trade for the Lord, but Paquito somehow managed to flicker out of the fight. So it's gonna be a free Lord for the side of MTV. Let's see if they are able to take this mid lane turret.
You can see here, circling here going on Nolan. He uses Fracture to disengage, but nothing he can do about it. Matilda is using Flicker to escape that fight. This mid lane is probably gonna get pushed. Siege minions coming in, but they're using every resource they have to clear that. Final Slash just used here, but he's gonna get it in 10 seconds, so it's not that much of a resource waste. As for this Lord push on the top lane, you can see here 5 MTB members are waiting there. Claude is gonna be pushing the mid lane. Nothing they can do to stop it. As for the Minor Rage coming,
Boom!
it's so low. Demonic Force doing so much damage, but he can get out. He can do much.
Nobody down as well.
Look at the amount of damage. Blazing Duet, chipping them out. They leaving them 1 HP.
He was kind of out of position, and yeah, he got his punishment for being out of position like there, bro.
They needed just a little bit more damage to kill a Minnow, and they didn't manage to kill him.
Yeah.
Mid lane gets pushed. Bot lane should have been pushed as well. Paquito did not commit to it.
They still briefing. Paquito still have good position for this Nolan. I'm not sure if Paquito can one shot this Nolan. What do you think?
He does have BOD and he's building Sea Halberd for anti-heal. Interesting choice though. I would have just kept building damage. I don't think he should have. He needs Sea Halberd.
Yeah, this is gonna work with this quantum charge, bro. I like this.
Let's see how much of damage he's gonna do to this Arnold. He's not gonna hit him. He's just gonna try to push a tower. He does not hit the final slash.
I look like he's down here.
Demonic Force comes in. That Noran is there to just.
With ultimate is ready. Yeah, Phobius is down.
Phobius, what is Phobius building? He's building defense. He only has Necklace of Durance for anti-heal. I don't really think that's a smart choice. I don't know why they go for Necklace and they go for the dominant size. That's really not smart choice of items there. I think they should just went with the Cloak of Destiny for damage. If they need heal, they can go Ice Wand.
So Lord is coming up in 3 seconds. Let's see Paquito just being on times, as always. He just cutting the waves, rotating so fast, and Arlot now need to clear the bot lane.
Well, Paquito cannot really kill this Arlot. Arlot is just so tanky.
Is there another free Lord for side of MTB?
Well, seems like so. We're just chipping him out, and he's not even gonna need a retreat to clear it up.
When it comes to the micro game, so they have the same potential, but the macro game so big advantage for the side of MTB. Every objective, every push, they play so disciplined without any mistakes. I like this. The way they play for each other.
When it comes to the draft as well, they did do the draft very well. They respected their own picks in the last game and they banned them. They know how detrimental they were to give them the win, and they respect that. They know how to do the draft very well.
So are they able to defend this Lord? I think it's not gonna be a big problem, but they might lose the top turret, the inhibitor turret as well.
Look at the micromanaging the lanes. Like, that's super important. Pushing every lane at its due time, making sure that every lane is gonna crash in the tower at the same time. It didn't work out as expected, but that Lord is probably gonna dive in, and he does. Is he gonna lose?
So Cloud is kind of low. Yeah,
they did not lose the High Ground Tower. I mean, Minora Rage perfectly comes into just disallow that engagement.
No, my God.
That was super risky. They can hit it once. They just have to hit it once, honestly. But they are putting every resource they have to defend that tower.
Yeah, somehow miracle it happened. That was Cloud. But
Paquito could have just went in, hit that thing twice, and left. But it's super risky, honestly. I would have not done that.
It's like 15 minutes coming with 7k gold advantage. Somehow they still try to take the top turrets, but they just reset and go hold, waiting for the next Lord maybe. I don't know.
So
I don't know. It's can they come back? Is there any way to coming back?
just like the last game, if they manage to get like a good engage on them, if they manage to uh, pull someone out of the fight, right now
Wow,
they wasted that
Mino.
was right there, yeah.
Yeah,
And
Mino.
these guys are both in bad positioning here. Arlo this does get a
Arlo,
very good
might
final slash there. Demonic for just doing so much damage with the
it might be the
flame shot.
end.
He just keeps
Woman
going
down.
and going. They cannot do anything against him, and they so deep in base, even though there's so many towers. These
Wow.
they are in danger. Arlo is dead.
Wow, bro. Wow. Somehow the miracle is happened, bro. Like they just chasing and chasing. Following up the Phobius is good option for them right now.
Well, they have to keep going with him because every time he jumps, they are like in a bad situation because he's gonna heal. He's gonna be taking that damage, and he's gonna be doing the damage to them.
Another free lord for the side of MTB. As I said, when it comes to the macro games, they just playing for the objectives. That's what they care. Ooh, Matilda tried to take the top turret. He might be down now.
Matilda just wasting time. If she died there, that would have been not very good. But look at that, like blazing duet damage. Or like just getting ahead of themselves. He almost got caught by them, But he's just taking that red for now. And this should be the Lord deciding battle.
Are
If
they able to defend this? What do you think?
if MTB execute this perfectly, then of course not. They are gonna be able to win the game with this Lord. As for SV Monarch, they have to make a good player, or they have to wait for a mistake. Right
As
now,
you say, carry has his items. Carry's damage is good now. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if some actions happen here. Vansky, Minotaur has Flicker ulti ready here. Arlot has Flicker ulti ready. Lilia will purify. Let's see if there is miracle happen or no.
we
They
have to
try
see.
to.
Lord is gonna be pushing the top line. Top lane does not
Wow, not
die,
even
and rage here coming on the Frederick. Frederick is Perma CCs. He almost loses the shield and he comes in with the guiding wind. Demonic Force doing so much damage here, blazing duet to kill that Minotaur. And
3 man
that's
down. It might be the end.
GG. Going into
Wow,
the fountain for that disrespect.
what a
MTB had
beautiful
it.
game.
Very, very well done from MTB.
Yeah, that was very, very good performance for the side of MTV. 2 games without any mistake.
Honestly, nice try from SC Monarch. They could have not done better. Uh, they just failed to capitalize on a lot of things they were doing well at the moment, and especially that the steal on the turtle. They would have maybe be able to come back from that, but uh, honestly, they just made a mistake and they didn't really do much to win the game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
As for the builds, and I don't know why Carrie went for Brave Smite and went for a damage build. Doesn't really balance out for me. They should have just commit either full damage or being tanky. As as for MTB, they did play it very well. 15-6.
what do you think about Nolan pick? Like especially when there is a Phobius open. So is Nolan a good option to pick first?
I don't really know. I don't think he's a bad option, but he's no Joy. He's not a character that can be like oppressive per se. Because if you pick a Phobius like this, dashing is just scary, and everything about Nolan is just dashing. So what's the point if you can't dash? Because he's gonna be scary for his own team. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, honestly, I would have not picked Nolan. He's a strong pick, but he's not the strongest pick. As for Arlott, Arlott didn't really perform bad. He did get it to manage like one good ultimate, but their positioning was awful on that side. They did manage to get
Exactly.
some kills, but it was not worth it.
Yeah.
Mino didn't have his ultimate, and that was pretty much
Oh,
game for them.
that was really, yeah. Thank you, Nicholas, for the donating. Thank you, everyone, for watching us. Please subscribe to Italia eSport. on YouTube.
It was always a very well game, and it's a good way to end that day. It was nice having me, and yeah, that's it.